guys, this is Zach with Chasing the Dream 850. I'd just like to give a big shout out and welcome back. I know that it's been a few months since we put out a new episode, and obviously we're new to this YouTube thing and we are slowly starting to get it back going. I did want to give a update on kind of what's to come on the channel now, and we're going to kind of look at every part of our life as far as what we do and how everything's going, etc. So first and foremost, we all know that we've been in the middle of the COVID-19 shutdown. What's probably crazy about the shutdown is that one, all travel has been pretty much suspended. Not all travel, but we love to go on cruises. We love to go see friends and family out of state, and those particular type of activities are very difficult right now because a lot of times when you do go to these places, life is not exactly normal as far as restaurants, bars, and certain activities being open, and then government's recommending quarantining each time you're coming back from these activities. And that's just a little bit difficult for us because everybody's got bills to pay, everybody has a life to live, and sitting in the house for 2 weeks is just very difficult. So we have opted as a family to kind of shut down us leaving the state and leaving our area, and just do our best to try to stay safe out there. So for those of you that don't know, to give you a little bit of a background of who we are as a family, I am a teacher here in Okaloosa County. My wife, Brittany, she is a guidance registrar out at another middle school inside of Okaloosa County. We have a beautiful little girl. She is 4. She will be 5 this November. That is Adley. You're going to see her throughout this thing. Outside of those things, we do own a landscaping company called Shalimar Lawn Care. We are part owners in a custom motorcycle shop with my buddy John that we've been having for probably about a little over 3 years now, 3.5 years, and that is After Hours Customs FWB. And then we also have a Class A camper that we rent out through RV Share, which is the RV world of Airbnb, to where they're a third party, to where we send the camper out on the road and with families, literally from all over, and they go out and enjoy vacations. So, looking at what has been canceled, and unfortunately, a lot has been canceled for us. COVID popped off. I know in Okaloosa County, we went on spring break around March 14th, and we have not gone back to school since then. We are going back to school now, but we've had a 5-month break from actually being in the brick and mortar of the schools. So what kind of happened in between those times? Well, first and foremost, spring break is always a real big activity for us. We were supposed to, and we always go to Disney World for spring break. We typically spend anywhere from 4 to 6 days down there. That's been kind of a family tradition with me, Brittany, and Adley for the last couple years. And before Adley was around, me and Brittany would always go down there for spring break. So basically anytime we were off from school, and I was, my first year or two teaching, we'd go to spring break. She was in college still, and we'd go to spring break anytime we'd go to Disney World anytime we were off from school. So with our Disney spring break plans being canceled, what did we decide to do? We decided to paint the house. That started March 16th. It is now August 24th. Is the house painted? No, it is not painted. It's about 50% complete. We did it for about a week. We just kind of lost steam and lost motivation, and so now here we all are several months later. House is still not painted. Outside of that, we always go camping at Fort Wilderness down in Disney. We take our Class A down there, the coach. We spend a week down there in the early months or early weeks of June. Always a great time and great campground. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Fort Wilderness to stay at the cabins or to take a camper down there, I'd highly recommend it. We're going to do a whole episode on camping at Fort Wilderness to give our personal review, and that's kind of what the content is going to be of this channel is us giving recommendations of where we're going, where we're traveling, giving you updates and letting family use YouTube as a way to kind of stay connected with us in our lives, because everything is just always so crazy.